I had just moved here from Chicago. I was starting to try to find one church to belong to, and just so happened I had a young daughter at the time, and we're driving by and there's all these bouncy houses, and I'm like, hey, that looks like fun. So, at the very least, let's go in and let her play a little bit. We walk in and I see there's a band playing. I'm like, yeah, they sound pretty good. However, they don't have a drummer. And so first thing I said as soon as people got off stage, and so I asked just a general person, great band, but where's the drummer? And yeah, we don't have one, we have a shortage here. And so I said, well, I happen to be a drummer, and next thing you know, I'm being attacked. So I almost couldn't get away that day. One of the most appealing things about the drums for me was I could be on stage and I could have that, hey, look at me, but I'm behind all these drums and things, so I'm hiding behind it. So it's like, come close, but don't get too close. In the beginning, I just showed up, I did what I was supposed to do. Even being in the band, I didn't really belong. I was there to play, they needed a drummer. It took some time for me to fit in, and I could come here 4 years, like even 10 years I could be coming here, and people can get to know my face. I could be behind the drums and nobody would know me. I've had a rough road in my life, and it's all stuff that's been a result of my own decisions, so it's not a poor me thing, but I've got a lot of recovery to do. So the belonging didn't happen until I started to be a little risky and trust some people. So you've got the big group, which I could hide from, but until I started to really get close to a few people and, break it down and get to know them and them get to know me, come to find out we're not all that much different. The challenges I've had that have led me down some of the roads I've been on, they've had the same challenges. And that's when healing started for me. And that's what I find to be interesting about the whole belonging concept here, is that it's not just we accept you. I have to accept the invite. I've tried to be let go or kicked out of this church so many times. Like I'm trying to say, hey, you don't know me. No, we do still love you. As I learned to trust this group and find out that there was nothing I could do to be separated from God's love, and you guys seem to be showing that, I wasn't so sure of it when I first walked in. It seemed like it, but how do you know for sure? I've been proven time and time again that it's for sure. You're going to accept me for who I am, not for what I've done. So God says that I belong to Him, that I am His, that He bought me, I am His. And for me to accept that, it took some time too. I want to keep getting closer and closer to God's people, and that seems to be the proof in God's promise that you belong to me and I will never leave you. It's taken me years and years and years to give this up and give it to God. It's an offering to God now. I'm no longer hiding behind the drums. I'm not hiding behind anything. I'm trying to just be me and have you accept who I really am. My name is Jeff Krause, and I belong at Good Shepherd.